now.
La 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 la, I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la, I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it.
Ignore that it says BRS on there. I have to update that. Yeah, okay. We are, as you can see, in Japan, as I already mentioned. Time for short qualifying. That is 18 minutes of everybody having the opportunity to set the fastest time possible. And whoever has the fastest time in the end will be first on the grid. Okay, here we go. Okay, and telemetry is online for me. That's great. And I will just show lap data. Let's go for leader gap as well. Okay. We are in. And everybody's still in the pit lane. You can see 17 drivers. I haven't commentated over so many drivers in a long time. Let's see how it goes. I can see the Mercedes driving out of the pit lane. So that is someone. It is Tropic. Tropic? I don't know. He has two different names. So on Discord he is Tropico, and on the game he is Tropic. So I don't know how to refer to him, but we will figure that out. Whatever I will use more. And Power from the DLX team has also left the garage. So yeah, let's see how this goes today. And from what I can see, the game looks slightly lagging in the lobby, but we'll see on that. Or its frames being missed on my end. I'm not quite sure yet. We will see that. Could be game, could be me. Anything could be it. If you haven't quite understood how it works, on the left side with the graphics, you can see obviously at the bottom the track map. Oh, 5 grid penalty for Daniel for a collision with Power. They are a little close, but not too close actually to each other. So I'm quite surprised by this. And yeah, as we don't have any cars setting any lap times yet, we can just hike the times as of now. Okay, there we go. Tropico is going for his lap. Thank you, voice. And into turn 1, completely flat through this. Turn 2 is not so flat anymore. We have a yellow flag sector 3. That is probably just someone going slow. They are a little close there, as you can see on the map. Someone just went into the pit lane. It's Daniel. And Tropic. We should focus on this. Looking good. Gear 4 for that. Not using too much curb because there's grass right after. Little bit of a lock up there on the inside, but still looking quite good. And stick it close here. But don't be too close because there's just grass on the outside. Now, down the back straight. And into 130R, which is an incredible corner to drive. Because you can either have big balls and just do it flat while overtaken. Or you're a little more careful and do not overtake. But anyways, Tropic will now finish his lap as the first one to do so. And sets a 128 as a benchmark. And right behind him in P5, starting someone on a lap now. I'm right now looking out who is the next one to finish their lap. It is Baptiste. And Nicolin going over the line now to start his lap. Ferrari Pro going into the pit lane, and Luca takes the new leading position with a 1 minute 27. Lap data is on. I meant to show... Jesus. This is what I wanted to show. Okay. And next one to finish a lap is Teltus in the Red Bull. I'm not sure who they are. Is it TTN or is it QNT? Anyways, Teltus goes third, and Medal right behind takes the new provisional pole position. And the funny thing is, Jolts and Teltus have two different tags, and the team they're driving for is none of them, because they drive for LR. So that's great. Let's have a look at Black, just about to finish his lap. And what can he slot in? Oh, there, a little bit of a snap there. P6 and 6/10 of the lead. And Chrysu currently in P11, right behind his teammate here, who is giving him a tow. But be careful, do not be in the way. Oh, very late there to go out of the way, and someone being slow here in the last section, I believe, or it was Luca himself making way for his teammate. And Chrissy with the tow, what can he go? Only 6 with a tow isn't the best to be placed. Meanwhile, Luca entering the pit lane, and Teltus, who already was on a lap, is ending his in lap. And yellow sector 2, that is the Haas going slow. It says full course yellow finally on my end. Oh, now we have yellows in sector 1 and 2. Now only 2. Yeah, just drivers going slow. Oh, yeah, bit of in the way there of his own teammate here. He's a little unaware of where his teammate was. Anyways, Daniel now ending his lap. Oh, that could have been invalid. He was over the line by a little bit, but it looks like, since he's not aborting, no, okay, it's valid. 0.392 off the lead. And Power has just gone on his lap. Car's going slow. Oh! Power off into the wall on his first attempt. This surely kills your confidence. But he has 10 minutes 20 left. So enough time to boil out any mistakes. Now let's look at Ferrari Pro. He is setting his first lap. There we go. Where can he put himself? It is interesting to watch Ferrari Pro. A little bit of a lock in here, but we have seen others doing it themselves. And Ferrari Pro using lots of track here. Oh, and that's an Aston they're weaving, so make sure to make way. Yeah, they do. They go out of their way to make way. And let's see, where can he put himself? Ferrari Pro, his first attempt, puts him in first with a 3/10 gap to Nicolin. So I would say this is a demonstration of power. Meanwhile, his teammate, Tropico, who was the first one to set a time, is now in 10th, over a second back. So you can see the first benchmark set by Tropico was far away from becoming the benchmark for pole position, which I would guess could be in the 1 minute 26 range. So let's see. Tropic. Once again, quite close. Using a little curb there on the outside. Not so wide out like his teammate was on the particular spot. And where can Tropico go? How close to his teammate will he be? Yeah, 7/10. Quite a big gap, but still, it is 4th place for the other Mercedes driver, or IRT. Next one, never mind, but he's just pretended to go. But he's going in the pit lane. Here is Medal for SLR or EVE, I don't know which one. But he's in a Williams car. And where can he go? Well, he has a 1/10 improvement, but not enough to improve in position. Luca is on a lap, I believe. Is he? No, I can see the rears flashing. So he definitely is not. Jules for LR. Around the final few corners through the chicane that is so tricky to master. And now stick it close to the wall, not to lose any time, and put it in P3. Not too bad. His teammate Teltus has just gone 6. And I believe, yeah, this is Fabio Maya, who just started a lap here from last position right now. Oh, that was close with the track limits. Giving it everything with those 6 minutes 16 left on the clock. Only 1 or 2 attempts for Fabio Maya, who today is driving for PEC, I believe. According to his name at least. Yes, yes. And I can see yellows in Sector 2. Might be the Red Bull that we are seeing ahead of him. And said Red Bull should go out of the way any moment. Yeah, there he is, making way. The other Red Bull doing the same. And there we go. Oh, I just saw Chrisu, I believe. Yes, Chrisu has just gone third. And the teammate of Fabio Maya is also about to set a time. There we go. But he stays in 13th. But where can Fabio Maya put himself? And he is finishing his lap. Oh, a little bit of lag here on our side. Only 12, but under a second to first. I mean, this is esports level. And Mark has gone 6. Also, DLX power. How much power can he bring to his team? Currently the only one to not have set a lap time yet. And only 14th, over a second of a gap ahead. Not the most amazing thing to have as a position. Daniel put himself in P8 just now. And a 16th currently, the other DLX driver. And he can get himself into 11th. Close to the points position in the race. And Celtics going straight. Cutting the corner. Making way for other drivers to pass, like Chrisu, who just finished a lap last time. So he's not going anywhere. And Celtics is really making way the best he can. And revving the engine. Is this some new esports tactic that I haven't heard of? Perhaps Fabio Maya on his in lap. So everybody on in laps right now. Yeah, he is as well, Morg. Also making way for other drivers to pass. And someone who looks to be on a push lap? No. Also not. Daniel, also in lap. So, no one really pushing it right now. Lucas on an out lap. Antonio Jesus, yeah, in lap. Daniel, yeah, in lap. So I believe the next one, yeah, is Luca on an out lap and currently at the hairpin. So everybody trying to go over the line as late as possible. We have 2 minutes 50 left currently. Just for your information. And he is the one to kickstart this final round of whoever is the fastest on track. And he is he letting the Mercedes through? No. And here we go, Luca on his final attempt. He is currently second, only a 10th of a second behind Ferrari Pro. Let's see if he can contend with the Mercedes or IRT driver. Using some curbs and some not. This one is unused. Many of them are unused. They are quite tricky to handle because they can slide you off. And Daniel just retired. He could have crashed. It is possible. And look at how many people are on an outlap now. Oh, that was a big lockup for the NLR driver here through the hairpin. There's a Red Bull ahead on an outlap currently. Making way on the inside. And oh, look at that traffic. That is surely distracting and even in the way. The teammate being a problem there. Not noticing that Luca is right behind him on the deciding lap for the team. And oh, look at how close he can stick there on the inside. That surely must have killed momentum, because you shouldn't be able to stick so much to the inside. Where can Luca go? Well, closer, but not close enough. Tropico goes up into 8th. And there's a Red Bull also following. And now everything is completely chaos. Jules has started a lap. And look at that track map down the left at how much traffic there is. Currently Ferrari Pro, next one. He wants to defend his pole position. The Mercedes or IRT driver, he's setting one last benchmark for everybody else to beat. Ferrari Pro now going over the line. And he is not improving his own personal best time. And the best time of everyone right now. And now the big traffic is coming for everybody. For me. Trying to handle all that happening. We will now see Celtics or Isma, whatever he wants to be called, to go over the line. Then after him will come Jules, followed by Van Coyle, followed by Luca, who is probably going into the pit lane then. But now let's look at Isma through the chicane, one of the trickiest parts. A little bit of a lock-up, not optimal definitely. Using off that curb there. Oh, and even going over the grass. And he can only put himself into 12th. Jules is following. And he also cannot quite improve, but he's Van Coyle. And Creasy puts on the new pole position time. It won't be Ferrari Pro to be the one on pole. Tells us, what can he put? No improvement. And Black KZ in the Ferrari has been quite far behind. Only one position past his teammate. And Tape Fiji goes 14th. So both Ferraris in last place. And Nicolin puts it into second. Front row start for him. And Tropic, yeah, well, no lap from him. No big one. Ferrari Pro couldn't improve his own whole time, which now has cost him even the front row. And you could see the lockup there at the end of Ferrari Pro's lap. So I believe this might have been the issue. And this is your man on pole position. For NLR, it is Chrysu, who might have ruined the lap of his teammate in 4th by a little bit, because he was in the way on the deciding one. But it's a good position for NLR to start in, 1st and 4th. And that is a good thing to start with. And if Luca can get a good start, Chrysu can get a good start, they have good opportunities, good options to dominate in this race. And now it is decided that Chrysu will be on pole position for the main race. And I will now just check the Discord for any announcements. Where's the BRS server? There it is. Let's see. I can't see any. So if there is a lobby restart, we will have to figure that out. And Chrysu takes pole as said. Nicolin for EVE goes second, and IoT driver Ferrari Pro, who has been on provisional pole for quite a long time in this qualifying, could only make it on P3. And right behind him is Luca, and then Jolts. We will be back in just a moment.